A new Destiny game is less than 2 weeks away. It's called Destiny Rising. It's going to be a mobile version of Destiny, a gacha game, which is not good. But because I have been so interested in Destiny over the years, I'm curious to see what this game is going to have upon launch and what's it going to cost me if I want to develop another crippling video game addiction to a different Destiny game. Destiny Rising is just a couple of weeks away, with fans of the sci-fi series eager to see what this mobile-based spin-off has in store. While it'll certainly have some of the Destiny DNA, fans can also expect plenty of new features and a shake-up to the typical formula. If you're still not sure what to expect, but are intrigued by the idea of a new Destiny game, then look no further. This is the Destiny Rising FAQ. It covers all major questions fans have about the game ahead of its launch later this month. This is perfect. All your questions are about to be answered. What is Destiny Rising? Free-to-play mobile gacha game that takes the popular sci-fi shooter franchise and puts a new spin on the action. There will be an entirely new story set in an alternate timeline within the Destiny universe as players fight to defend Earth from alien forces. There are going to be some stark differences in the gameplay of Destiny Rising in comparison to mainline titles, most notably the gacha mechanics. What does that exactly mean, gacha mechanics? However, rather than picking from one of the 3 Guardian classes, Hunter, Titan, and Warlock, players will instead assume control of different characters, each with their own playstyles, personalities, and skill sets. Will it have strikes and raids? NetEase has confirmed that there will be 6-player co-op strikes, so they're literally getting strikes, and we don't even get strikes in the Edge of Fate. That's crazy. They're getting strikes before us. While raids aren't included in the game by their normal name, there are Gauntlet Ops, which are raid-like in their setup. Gauntlet Ops. Whether this is the same as the 6-player co-op strikes that have also been referred to, however, remains to be seen, but Gauntlet Ops require players to work together to solve puzzles, take on waves of enemies, and beat a boss, as would be expected from raids. World's first Gauntlet Ops. When do we get a raid belt? What platform is Destiny Rising on? It's only available on iOS and Android mobile devices. Currently, there are no plans for an official PC release of the game, but as is the case with most mobile titles, it would be possible to play with the game with a PC on an emulator, so you can use like BlueStacks. That's what I'm going to be playing on. I'm not playing this on a mobile device. I'm not whipping out my iPhone. I'm just playing on the PC with BlueStacks. Whether an official PC release of the game comes at a later date remains to be seen. Other recent gacha games, such as Persona 5, The Phantom X, and Umamusumi Pretty Derby, have both had their PC versions at launch. I don't think it's going to come out with a PC version because that would potentially step on the toes of Bungie and Destiny 2, so I doubt we'll see that. If they did, though, could you imagine? That'd be crazy. How to pre-register for Destiny Rising. Players can pre-register by either going to the official Destiny Rising website and selecting the pre-register option before selecting their device's operating system, phone model, region, and email for their Google Play/iOS account. Alternatively, you can search for the game on either Apple App Store or Google Play Store and select the option to pre-register for the game on its store page. As soon as the game goes live, you'll receive a notification informing you that the game can now be downloaded, or the game will automatically download depending on what settings you have. So we got the pre-registration rewards. We hit the 10 million goal, so we unlock an exotic ornament here. Over 10 million players have now pre-registered for Destiny Rising, meaning that all the milestone rewards have been unlocked. These will now be available to all players after launch. You can find the full list below. Players will be able to receive these rewards from their in-game mailboxes as soon as they've unlocked Chapter 1.1 in the game has launched. Is Destiny Rising free to play? Yes, Destiny Rising is free to play. Nice. But it will have plenty of microtransactions. We already know from the beta that there will be 3 different subscriptions. Subscriptions! Are you ready for that? They brought the subscriptions to Destiny. So first up, you got a Battler Pass, you got a Dazzle Mori membership, and you got the Tree of Light's Blessing. What's the price between these 3? Then there will also be a store where players can purchase cosmetic items for their character and weapons, item bundles, in-game currency, and loot boxes / gacha mechanics for pulling new characters. The subscription's crazy. I'm staying free to play. I will not be spending any money on this game under any circumstances. You have my attention. I will download this game. I will try it, but no money. Eververse has already bankrupted me. We're not doing that again. As such, you'll be able to play Destiny Rising for free Expect to find progress to be a little slow to encourage you to purchase microtransactions. Really? Really? We won't know the exact balancing and fine-tuning of progression and microtransactions until launch, but this is typically the case with mobile gacha titles. Is Destiny Rising story canon? No, it's an alternate story. Despite being based on the popular live service PC and console titles, Destiny Rising story will not be canon to the main Destiny storyline. It's set in an alternate universe and timeline separate from those in the two mainline entries in the series. It would have been cool if it was canon and they did a different timeline, like they went way back in time or way forward in time. I feel like that would have been way more interesting. It still is somewhat interesting that it has parallels and you have similar characters, you know? Like, can we get like Commander Zavala, but he has hair this time, you know? Like, I want to see some funny variants. Can you preload Destiny Rising? Unfortunately, you cannot preload Destiny Rising on your smartphone. The only way you can prepare for launch is to pre-register so that you get a notification as soon as the app goes live on your smartphone's app store. This is typically the case with mobile titles, so there's nothing out of the ordinary here. What characters are confirmed to be returning for Destiny Rising? Okay, here's the list of characters. They've got Crota over there. Crota made the cut. Let's go, Crota. Ikora Rey, of course, we've seen that. Anuk, we got Yolder, we got Ophiuchus. Hopefully I said that right. We got Saladin Forge, Wu Ming, and Zur. What is the Destiny Rising release date and time? It's going to be on August 28th, 2025, and there's currently no release time, so make sure you're following us because as soon as we get that notification, we'll send it out as well, so that way everyone knows. Following us on Twitter and elsewhere. Mobile games tend to release at different times on their launch day, depending upon the region the developer is based in. Oh, so it's region-based. So that way they don't bog down the servers too much, or where the majority of fans for the games are located around the world. However, with NetEase being a Chinese developer, and the Destiny series being very popular in Western regions, it's difficult to predict exactly what time the game will go live on August 28th. We'll need to wait for official confirmation from the developer to confirm this. Got the Chaos method where they just randomly pick different regions. That's cool. I'm intrigued. I think I'm going to follow the game. I don't know how much time I'll be able to sink into it, especially now that I have to basically slave away inside the freaking mines of Caldera. I'm just down here freaking clearing out these mines. So likely will not be spending too much time, but I will at least follow the news and what's going on with the content that they do release. So I'm interested in that. We'll see what the lore and what the story does and what the character development is, what the exotic weapons are like. For me, Destiny Rising is about, on the interest scale, it's at about like a 7 out of 10. Like, I'm interested, but I'm not disinterested, but I'm not wildly interested, you know? Like, if we were talking about a new game that's a new Destiny game on desktop, now my interest is at like a 10 out of 10. But this, you know, it's all right. I'm looking forward to it. We'll try it out. Give us something to do. Does BlueStack violate TOS for Destiny Rising? No, it's just a emulator. I don't even think there's PvP in the game, so it doesn't even give you an advantage to play with a mouse and keyboard. Just an emulator. Pretty much everyone plays on BlueStacks. All the streamers, at least, you know. A lot of people will play on mobile when they're like traveling or like, you know, at work, but most people that have a PC will just download BlueStacks. It's free to use too, so it's nice. Let me know what you think though. How do you feel about Destiny Rising? Are you going to play? Are you going to hop in? I feel like the Destiny 2 community is very split on this one. There's a good amount of people that are like, yeah, I'm interested. I'm going to try it out. And others are less interested. But there's clearly a global interest in the launch of a new game. 10 million players pre-registered. That's a big number. Can they retain these players? Can they keep them interested? Just how profitable will this game be? These are all questions that I will be answering and we will be discussing throughout the course of many years as we monitor this game's rise and potential fall. We'll see. If you enjoyed this video, then click on the screen here to watch another one from this channel. And don't forget that we're doing a monthly emblem giveaway for anyone that is subscribed with notifications on, likes, and comments on the video. We'll be scrolling through all the comments, picking random winners. So best of luck to you out there, and we appreciate you watching.